Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an FV3805. It's a Tier 9 British SPG. It's located on the southwest spawn of Highway and it's under the command of Cremage 72. Game started. Now this Arty is based on the Centurion. It was proposed but never got actually built. And this particular one has got a 182.9mm gun, or howitzer I should say, capable of 900 alpha and penetrating 46mm of armour and a burst radius of 10 meters. Okay, he's ready to shoot now. Okay, he's loaded, but there's a Rheinmetall Panzer wagon just behind that sign. Or is he? No, he's retreating. He saw the AMX 1390 and said, no, I want to get out of here quick. He's gone for the river and he's using that riverbank there to protect himself whilst the AMX 1390 gets assaulted by a T100 LT. Okay, we're lining up a shot. We fire the round in. Unfortunately, we lose the 1390 and the T100 LT gets the kill. Okay, he's changing position to avoid counter battery. There's the T100. Definitely the best scout tank in the game. Not only fast, but very stealthy as well. Well, over on the other side of the battlefield, there's a T-54 lightweight and a Batchat 25 ton. It's a Tier 10 game with Tier 9 tanks in it, and unfortunately that one fell short. Changing position again. It's got a reload time of 31.22 seconds. The FV3805 really doesn't get much appreciation as an Arty because most people find it very difficult compared to the FV207 and the Conqueror gun carriage, which is much better. And he's winged the T-54, but unfortunately we lose the Panzer wagon. And our teammates are firing at that T-54. The Foch got him. Got a hit, and the kill goes in the end to the Skoda T-50. Well, it's 2-2 at the moment. Unfortunately, the Rheinmetall Panzer wagon has just said it's a full noob team. Well, not really, no, because he's just firing a blind shot at that bush just in case there is somebody there, because that is a well-known spotting position for tank destroyers. It's not a noob team, because if it was a noob team, it would have been 0-2. But in fact, it's 2-2 at the moment. And the Cranvarn's found somebody. It's a T10. He's asking for fire help, fire assistance. We're almost loaded and we're dialing in on the T10 who's pulling behind that barn. Rounds out. If we can't hit him directly, we'll fire the round in his rear. 180 and we've stunned him. That Panzer wagon comes in again. Well, the barn's been thoroughly destroyed now. There's 3 Arty on our team. A GWE 100 and a Conqueror gun carriage as well. He's having a quick look for the tracer from the enemy Arty. Any sign that the enemy is moving about? Nothing yet. Cranvarn's still approaching the enemy cap area. And there's still a battle going on in the town centre. He's looking for tracer from those bushes. This is another thing about Arty. If you are an Arty player, I strongly advise going to the bushes to hide. I know people say, oh, go to the bushes because the bushes will give you cover against any light tank that comes over the ridgeline. But they are the most obvious places that people will look. And I thought I saw a tracer at the top of the screen. So I have the feeling that the enemy might be there. He's having a quick look at the other areas. Decided he's going to fire into the city, give support to his teammates. Batchat 25 ton, low hit points. One quick shot and, well, stunned him just a little too late in order to take him out of the game. It would have, if he'd actually been hit square on, I think that would have killed him. We're 2 down on the enemy at the moment, and our guys have actually finally reached the enemy cap area, and they found an Arty. You see, he's doing it right. He's actually picked a spot away from the bushes. These two, well, only the T92's doing it right there, but he's not moving, which means he probably doesn't have sixth sense and doesn't realise the shell's on its way, and that's what happens. And we know where the GWE100 is located. He's just a short distance away, but he's not going for it. And he's still there and he's still firing. There he is. Now, only 11 seconds left. The AMX13105 is probably going to get the kill. There's the enemy Arty making a run. Look for where he's travelling. Unfortunately, we pulled away too far for us to actually follow his track. And in fact, the enemy tanks are on their way up from the city to the hill. Yep, I'm afraid, unfortunately, we lost all our tanks in the town. But we are now 1 tank up on the enemy. The enemy's got no... Well, they've only got 1 Arty left, that M53, M55. I was about to say no Arty left, but I think it's very likely that the enemy team is actually going to head back to their own cap. Rounds out in the AMX M445. That must have been close. You can see a number of trees being knocked down. It looks like the enemy tanks are headed back. The back chat goes down. That TVP needs to get out from underneath that tunnel. It's a bit of a funnel there, so very easy to get shot from a distance. IS-7's getting hit by our teammates. And there's the T57 Heavy. Now that'll make a perfect target. Round out. This looks good. Very good. And 167, he stuns both of them. And that's going to make them much more pliable. Unfortunately, we lose the TVP. There's the M53, M55, and he's in an anti-safe position. He obviously knows if he's got walls either side of him, he can't be hit. Unfortunately, our teammates there are getting rather mullered. And, yep, all of them have been killed. And now it's 3 Arty and a tank destroyer versus 3 heavy tanks and an Arty. So, yes, that's unfortunate. And that kind of makes me think that now would be a good idea to get out of Dodge. Run away. Unfortunately, the Foch has gone into town. But I don't think the enemy tanks are actually going to go into town. I believe that they will head straight to the cap, straight to our cap. They'll make the assumption that we're still here. The Foch might see the M53, M55, and if he does, he will shoot it. Oh, well, the IS-7 went to town, and there's the M53. We can hit the IS-7 and the M53 together. Oh, yes! The IS-7 was wiped out. The M53 wiped out immediately afterwards. Now it's 2 heavy tanks versus 3 Artys and 1 tank destroyer. And the T57 Heavy takes out, unfortunately... Well, he didn't take him out. And he's used up his entire mag. And now he's getting into cover. And we're about to hit him in the rear. Rounds out. Big hit. 363 now. If the Foch just drives around the corner, he can take out that T57 Heavy. Although he's got a 20-second reload, I think it's very likely the Foch is going to get a chance to kill him, unless, of course, he's got round the corner. He did get round the corner, but we're almost loaded. And our teammate in the GWE100 takes him out. So, are we going to go for this AMX? We're almost loaded. Wait for the moment. Fires through, and I'm pretty sure that did hit the target. But we're now evacuating this area as quickly as we can. I think our teammate is staying behind. He's going to sit in the bush and spot for us. We're going to try and get over that ridgeline as quickly as we can, and then we can fire back at the AMX M451. We were seen. Going for the ridgeline as quickly as we can. Okay, well that's meant that the AMX M451, he might chase us rather than the GWE. The Foch is behind us. Okay. If he does come after us, this could be rather amusing. He's going to find two guns facing him and one behind him. Okay, we're dialing in, but unfortunately the angle's wrong. He's just got hit by the GWE. And he will turn to face that teammate. Dialing in. Good hit. 375, but unfortunately we lose the GWE 100. The Foch is going for it though. And he's firing his magazine into the AMX M451, who unfortunately takes him out. So now it's Arty versus Heavy Tank. Now, will he come down here to try and kill us, or will we have to go up there and get him? I think he's going to be very tempted to come down. Here he comes. Hello, Mr. Heavy Tank. Bye-bye. Arty wins. Oh, so predictable. So, after that nice finish to that battle, not if you're a tank driver, but obviously if you are an Arty player, yes, you'll love that end. It's a first-class tank for Creammarch 72 in the FV3805. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 11 in that one, but no battle heroes or epic medals in this one, I'm afraid. But he got the satisfaction of winning the game. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game. Note that actually went to the T57 Heavy on the enemy team. 3847 for him. The next high scorer was the GWE on our team with 3190, and after that it was the T30 on our team with 3186. And well, Creammarch didn't do too badly. He actually got over 3000. There was only 5 players who managed to get over 3000 hit points, and he was one of them. And when it came to kills, it was the AMX M451, the one at the end he killed, got 5 kills. The AMX 13105 got 4, and Creammarch got 3, so did TVP T5051. When it came to base XP, it was Creammarch. 949, the last player left alive in the game. 893 to the AMX 13105, 848 to the T30. He fired 15 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 1 penetration, 14 splash. Damage of 3,004 hit points, of which 2,639 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously that AMX M451 was actually quite close when he was actually taken out, and he was doing the right thing in terms of trying to get angular momentum. He was trying to cut across Creammarch's aim point, so or give him go sideways past him so that he could actually force Creammarch to move and then re-aim, because of course that would have thrown his aim off. But unfortunately it didn't work because he was just too close. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 108 hit points of damage assistance and 464 hit points of stun assist off 12 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 29,619 credits, got 14,662 from the holiday ops, and after ammunition resupply still had a profit of 31,641. He earned 949 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,848 altogether. So he says, yes, FV3805 can win the game. He did effectively win the game. It would have been actually quite funny if the GWE 100 had held his fire and waited for the Foch to get above the ridgeline, because that would have distracted the AMX M451. And at that moment, of course, the GWE would have got an easy shot at his rear to badly damage him and distract him, catch him in the crossfire, and then Creammarch could have finished him off as well with a nice shot right into his front. So, yes, it was interesting the way it ended up, but Arty is the winner. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many subscribers, which is surprising considering the number of videos we put out. We do try to put out good content, which is, well, basically from the members. They send it in and we check through which ones we want for the channel, and the vast majority actually do get passed. So if you enjoyed these videos, do let us know. There's comments beneath each video, and thank you for watching and Merry Christmas.